Good morning, scholars. Today we go over the answers to the quiz practice for quiz number whatever this is. Let's begin. Number 1, integral of 1 to infinity of 1 over x cubed dx. What you're going to do is you're going to integrate this thing. So then it integrates to, what is it? I got to rewrite this because I don't know. So integral of 1 over, x to the negative 3. That's going to be like x to the negative 2 over negative 2. So, okay, we rewrite it as negative 1 over negative 2. Negative 2. Oh, geez, that's wrong. Nope, this is one take. One take here. So it'll be negative 1 over 2x to the positive 2 from 1 to infinity. That's right. Don't worry. We'll edit it in post. We won't. You're not down. No, I'm not. It's negative 2 infinity squared minus negative 1 over 2 times 1 squared. Yeah, if some other people are watching this, you might have teachers that put that limit stuff in there. I don't. Sorry. So 1 over infinity squared, dude, that's just infinity, so that's 0. Plus 1 over 2. So my answer is 1/2. This converges to 1/2. Excellent. Let's begin. We're going to do number 2 right here, folks. Number 2. I got to write the problem out first. Oh, this is lame. So it's the integral from 1 to infinity for 1 over x dx. Same idea. That's going to antiderive to ln of absolute value of x from 1 to infinity. Boom. So it's just ln of infinity minus ln of 1. And that's infinity minus 0, which is infinity. That diverges. Yay, next one. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, this is a video I'm going to upload. You have a question, Winter? What's the question? You're live to all the viewers. Okay. Moving on. Cancer, okay. Number 3. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to post this. And to next year's class. So I have a question. Next year's students watching this. I don't know what I'd ask the future, but, this class is a conspiracy class. I hope that, did they graduate? I hope people are graduated. Okay.
If infinity is given a term, why isn't it finite?
Infinity is not finite because it doesn't end.
But it's given a term to define that it's given a term that ends that it's not infinite.
Infinity cannot be finite by definition. Antiderivative of this one. So you can do the u sub. I don't know if you do the u sub. I'm going to write the u sub way just for the notes. It's going to be 1 times dx. So if you sub it, it's integral of 1 over square root of u, which is the same thing as integral of u to the negative 1/2. So antiderivative is u to the positive 1/2 times 2 over 1. So that's 2 times square root of u. So that's going to be 2 times square root of x minus 2 from 2 to 9. If you plug that in, I don't want to get in the way of my picture, so we're going to do the work up here. That's going to be 2 times 9 minus 2 minus 2 times square root of 2 minus 2. So 2 times square root of 7 minus 0 is 2 square roots of 7. There you go. It's probably in the way of the picture. Oh, well. Moving on. Number 4. Integral from negative infinity to 0. E to the 3x times x. Oh, it's e. This is an e. I should just erase it. Don't worry. We won't edit this. That's u sub. Oh. Wait, it's not u. It's just u sub. I thought it was all. Oh. No, it's ultraviolet voodoo. Even worse. They're laughing at me. You know what? Who's going to get the last laugh? Me. Because I grade their tests. So v is 1/3 e to the 3x. du is dx. So ultraviolet voodoo is going to be x times violet 1/3 e to the 3x minus the integral of vu, which is 1/3 e to the 3x times do, which is dx. Clean that up a little bit, minus 1/3 integral e to the 3x dx. That antiderives to this, so that combines to negative 1/9 e to the 3x. This is x e to the 3x over 3, negative infinity to 0. Plug in that 0, I'm going to get a 0 minus 1/9 e to the 0 minus, negative infinity. Oh, one of these problems again. Oh, I hate these. Okay, so here's what you have to do. Because if you say, negative infinity e to the negative 3 infinity over 3 minus 1/9 e to the negative infinity, well, this doesn't make sense. This is indeterminate form. So now if you saw my last video, this is where I gave up on life. And I just said I'll do it next time in class, but here's next time. So let's take this part. Really, when you're plugging that in right here, we're doing the limit as, I don't know, we're going to say a approaches infinity of, so that is, I want to give up. I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to do this. It's a to the negative infinity. Now I'm going to rewrite this. What's the cleanest way of doing this? It's really like this. Think of it like x. The negative infinity kind of messes it up. It's x over 3e to the negative 3x. If we plugged in the negative infinity, we get negative infinity over e to the infinity, which would be infinity. So we L'Hopital's rule it. So it's going to be 1 over negative 9 e to the negative 3x, which is going to be 1 over negative 9 e to the infinity, which is just going to be 0. So technically, this whole thing right here, this goes to 0. So we're at 0 minus, and e to the negative infinity also goes to 0, because e to the negative infinity is 1 over e to the infinity, which is 0. So I have negative 1/9 times 1 minus this thing, negative 1/9 plus 1/9, that ends up being 0. Geez, I'm not putting that on the quiz. I hope. No promises. Next one. N plus 2 factorial over n factorial. Okay, expand these out. N plus 2. N plus 1. N. All the way down to 1. And this is n. N minus 1 all the way down to 1. And then you play the cancel game. Cancel, cancel. My answer is n plus 2 times n plus 1. The other one is n minus 1 factorial for n plus 1 factorial. Again, expand it out. N minus 1, n minus 2, down to 1. And this is n plus 1, n minus 1, all the way down to 1. And then you cancel these out. Boom. And boom. So I'm left with 1 over n plus 1 times n. Just leave it like that, folks. I don't care what you do. Is there more? Oh my word, there's more. 7. I'm just going to copy and paste this. Nope. Boom. Write the first 5 terms of this sequence. Okay? So a sub 1, you start with a sub 1. So my first term would be 1 minus 1 factorial over 3 times 1. And then I'm going to say 2 minus 1 factorial over 3 times 2. And it's going to be 3 minus 1 factorial over 3 times 3. And 4 minus 1 factorial over 3 times 4. And 5 minus 1 factorial over 3 times 5. We're going to paste this. This is 0 factorial over 3. 1 factorial over 6. 2 factorial over 9. 3 factorial over 12. 4 factorial over 15. Let's expand these out. Sure, I'm going to make you do it for the test, not leave it like this. This ends up being 1/3. This ends up being 1/6. This ends up being 2/9. This ends up being 6/12 to 1/2. I don't care what you put it as. 4 factorial is going to be 12 over 15. I don't care if you leave it like that, whatever. or simplify it. But I'm going to make you expand the factorials. That's a rule. I'm making it up right now. Next one. Oh, Mr. Warford. Oh. You know, you're on the video right now to the tens and tens of viewers at home. So this is going to be 1. You start at 1 again. So it'll be 1 squared over 1 plus 2. 2 squared over 2 plus 2. 3 squared over 3 plus 3, or 2. 4 squared over 4 plus 2. 5 squared over 5 plus 2. I could have probably just canceled out one of these. Should have just done that. Been easier. So this will be 3. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 5, 6, 7. Easy. Next. Oh, first 5 terms of this sequence. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to make this class do this kind of stuff, though. It's important for what we're doing in this class. So my first term is 4 times 1/3 to the 1 power. 4 times 1/3 to the 2. 4 times 1/3 to the 3. I'm going to make them expand this out. Hope they're listening right now. Maybe they listen at home. I don't know. Maybe next year's class listens. Hope this lesson was good. Don't worry, class. I might have taught it bad. If the class of 2019-20 is listening, I probably taught it worse last year than I'll teach it for you. So, hopefully. We'll see. 4/9, you're cubing this. 4 to the 27th. 4 to the 81th power, first power. And 4 times 3 is 243 power. Sure. I'm going to make them do that. Take a picture. Let's go. Last one. So last one, writing out 5 terms of a sequence. Is this actually the quiz for them? Oh, man. This isn't too bad for a quiz. First 5 terms, don't forget this negative. -1 to the 1 power over 1 squared. -1 squared over -1 squared over 2 squared. -1 cubed over 3 squared. -1 to the 4th over 4 squared. -1 to the 5th over 5 squared. That'll be -1 over 1. This will be +1 because this is going to rotate. Over 2 squared is 4. This is going to be -1 over 9. +1 over 16, and -1 over 25. There's the answers. Drop my pencil. Good luck on the quiz, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to stop the video.